Okay, thank you so much. You are still with us. It's This Business This Week, reaching you live from Independent Television from Benin Network Center. I'm Daniel Praise Osedebeme. Like I told you in the opening, that we are going to be looking at critical issues shaping economies around the world. And today our focus is going to be on Nigeria's economic landscape, navigating the challenges of rising inflation. Now, joining us virtually from Michigan, United States of America, is the esteemed Dr. Kenua Obaseki. He is a seasoned engineer, and of course, he's an economic expert. Together, we're going to unravel the strategies and insight, strengthening Nigeria's economy in the face of inflationary pressures. Dr. Kenua Obaseki, thank you so much for staying with us.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I also apologize for the problems you all are having, not able to join you through video.
Oh, okay.
So I can see how beautiful you guys are.
Okay, definitely. Now help us. Do you think we have a problem? Because until you know you have a problem, you won't know where to start getting solution from. Do we have a problem in Nigeria?
I don't think we have a problem. The problem can be fixed. If the president Tinubu wants to fix Nigeria, he can. You know, because all the ingredients are out there. I listed 5 things he must do to turn Nigeria around. The first, which is of what is the refinery. He must bring the refinery back into operation. And once he fixes the refinery, we should not return to the status quo. He must now offer shares and sell it to Nigeria. Don't sell it to all these foreign investors. They don't need good for Nigeria. According to the World Bank, Nigeria will needed $168 billion. I think $168 billion between 2015 and 2022, meaning 21 billion every year, and that's just the minimum. Somebody like me, I don't even go through that system. All I do, I deposit the money here for my loved ones, and then the return deposit the money in my account. So that's the way we operate. So if you add that to the 121 billion in year, it will go up to 30 billion every year. And Nigeria should now spend that money to buy the refinery. The government should just withdraw after selling the refinery, only keep 5% or even 2%. You see, Chevron is profiting. Shell, they are not making money. The only company that is not making money is NNPC. All the refineries, they run at a loss. You hear they spend so many billion to go for training. At the end of the year, you run at a loss. So government cannot operate anything. All he needs, the government should build the refinery, sell the refinery, and then the money you acquire from that refinery, you use it to build a lithium battery and solar cell, the energy of the future. So they have the new, and then the second recommendation is to build rural market. About 100 in Edo State, 110 in Cross River, and for 230 in Niger State. I presented this to Chief Inauro and Ogbemudia of Blessed Memory. The letter Ogbemudia wrote me is right here in my phone. He wrote me 5 letters, and he applauded it because this is exactly what he did when the Midwest was liberated. So Nigeria problem is easy to solve. Tinubu can solve it if he calls any of the successfully, ask for help. They'll come. $100 million can fix Nigerian refinery and then sell it. The other thing I want to quickly inject is security.
Okay.
He must build security to the system because Nigeria always sabotage anything once they are involved in the fraud. An example, this oil company, they blew up the whole ship because they don't want to, because you know how much it costs to build the ship? Close to about $100 million.
Okay, now, Dr. Obathek, if you're still there, how do global economic trends impact on our naira? Because Nigerian naira is currently struggling and trying to gain stamina globally.
The only way it can help strengthen the naira once the refineries are built, and I recommend that we increase production. Currently, they drill about 2 million barrels a day, but those are crude. They just sell the crude out. We should improve on the production to say 6 million barrels a day and process those crude, and even encourage other West Africa and African countries to export their crude to Nigeria, and we'll be selling finished product to other countries. And guess what? The naira will improve because the people are buying from us and we are buying less from them. That's what drives the economy. But right now, the naira is going to be sleeping until it becomes worthless.
Okay, now talking about driving the economy, in your opinion, what do you think are the primary problems of Nigerian economy? Before we now take it up from there.
The primary problem of Nigerian economy, productivity, is almost zero. You don't have enough industries. Like I said, you can start with the refinery. Sell the refinery, use the money to build lithium battery factory and solar cell, the energy of the future. That will even increase the employment. And then right after you have finished building that, you sell it again, you sell them again, and then use it to build the food industry. All the industry things Nigeria need. Once you start building them, when you are self-sufficient, people will be struggling, begging you to come and buy things so that they can reduce their debt. This is like Nigeria import too big. Nigeria import even finished water, everything. You import them. How can your money be strong? It can never be strong. Because we don't have anything we produce to sell to others other than crude oil. And I did a study which I gave Ubemudia of blessed memory at Solomon Asemota's farm. The senior advocate was at that summit. Chief Sekure was at that summit. The OG of Ura was at that summit. Anybody who was in Edo was there. I was the secretary general. I gave out the assignment. I invited the Bermudia to give a presentation on infrastructure. Guess what?
Right.
He told that and he gave presentation on agric, and I was giving a presentation on my Greek, the agric and industrial roadmap for Nigeria.
Okay.
I found that Nigeria can generate 148 billion a year from agric when you properly structure it.
Now, talking about proper structure, do you think the current administration have the capacity to take Nigeria away from the current position we are economically, globally?
Yes, I work with Tinubu during the pro-democracy movement. Chief president will come to my house. So, and he told me everything, Bola Ige, Paradise, then Fala is still alive. They all came. And we are planning the economy of Nigeria. That was what we are doing. You try to drive Abacha away. Now you cannot just say down with the president, down with the president. You are now the president. He has the power to implement anything we are all agitated for. So that is it. And I believe Tinubu can change Nigeria. Right now, he should go to healing and so much ranking. There's so much animosity. The various parties. When you click on the internet, people are still talking about election. The election came and it's so far. Now, all this to the running of the country. US went through the same thing. You can never find a perfect election. Never. And like I said, I looked at the election. Yes, there were discrepancies, but what happened? People did not voted along ethnic line. If Tinubu had not chosen Shetima as his wife, he would have lost. Because he only picked up four or five states from the north. And the north is almost 20% more than the whole of south.
Okay, Doctor.
So that's why the two-party arrangement is very good.
Dr. Baseki.
Not the three.
Dr. Baseki, we'll quickly go on a short break
Yes.
now. We'll quickly go on a short break, and when we return, we'll certainly extend the front line of this discussion. Do stay with us.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for staying with us. It's still business this week, which you live from Independent Television. We still have our guest who's actually still standing by and joining us on the program via virtually from United States, Dr. Obaseki. Now let's look at the area of the Naira. Do we have international policy that we can import to use as a test run to boost our Naira? Is it possible? Do we have international policies that we can borrow?
I don't have expertise. I don't think that is possible. The only way you strengthen your money is through productivity, what you sell to other countries and how much money you have in your reserve. But Nigeria doesn't have that. And the crude oil is actually becoming obsolete. Becoming obsolete. Like I told you, I retired from General Motors. About 20% of the cars you see on the road now, they are now electricity, using electric. Tesla has gone full on the electric. So by 2030, which is roughly 7 years from now, it should be fully electric. And they might even achieve that before that time. What is going to happen to our oil? So that's why I'm recommending that apart from building the refinery, now increase productivity to 6 million so you can put more, you can employ more people, generate as much money as you can, and then later use that money to start building other industry for the future. But it's like we lack vision. We lack vision.
Okay.
Not just going to, you are not just going to improve the Naira just by making and begging the foreign countries to please help improve the Naira. It's through productivity, what you sell to them. And there is so much we can sell. I said it will be great nation. Tinubu, I will be disappointed if Tinubu is unable to do it because we were all together fighting the Abacha for democracy. I recall we went to a meeting in Boston before I returned home. Chief to the road returned home, and I stayed a little longer in Boston. The communique that was written, the chief called me, said, hold on to the community because Abacha was gone, dead, but then we had. So, in fact, forget about what happened during the election. When Tinubu won the election, I was excited. I was happy because he has a pro-democracy background. So, now it's time for him to act. I have those recommendations for you to build rural markets, build urban markets, build road and sewage system. We can adopt the British model. After the British, they build all our roads. They use us to build our roads. It's about how many British came. I have the last interview Lord Luca had with before he died, 1943. He said for less than 400 people, and even assigned about 50 to Nigeria. They built all the roads. Now grandfather built 32 miles, and so many people, the same thing the West did not. You can do the same thing. I challenge Ogbomodia to that. When he became my friend, and then I told him that he should use all the students, give them 100,000 naira with equipment. The entire Nigerian route will be tied within 2 years. I'm a structural engineer. Type my name on the Google. Type my name. You will see my background was in a search of about 300 professors have referenced my work. Some of them are in various schools, Brazil, China, England, and all the rest. So Nigeria can become great.
Okay.
Tinubu, being the pro-democracy guy, he can face Nigeria if he wants to.
Okay. To an extent, Nigerians are hungry. Things are not really going down well down here. The people are complaining, and things are not really stable to an extent. What area do you think the government should start looking at in terms of policy and human development?
Well, again, if you provide jobs for people and then you ease the price of refinery, they will not be complaining. They will not be complaining. Things will be normal. I was home during the time the petrol increased from 220 to about 640 naira. I came to your station. I spent almost all my money on petrol or gasoline. We call it gasoline. Going around, it shouldn't be so. But I'm going to appeal to Nigeria to be patient, but at the same time, the President Tinubu should do the needful. He should not just wait and then ask one of his subordinates, you go and do this. He should personally fix it himself. All those refineries. Tell them, I need to come ahead, we feed this for refineries. And once they are in operation, you can increase the number of workers. You can bring the price of petroleum down. That's what you need to do. There's no other thing you need to do. And the cost of petroleum is also driving the prices of all the food commodities, hotel, workers, and everything. Okay. That's energy.
Now, Away from energy, do you think technology it's very, very important in these crucial moments?
Yeah, technology is important. I also say that Nigerian universities and polytechnics, they have become useless. I use the word useless. I'm trying to speak English here. I'm not saying inferior, useless. Because if you have that much universities and that many universities and Nigeria is still the way it is, then it's useless. If some people will look at what have you killed? Look at it on the ground. That's where we should be. Like you have polytechnics, you have the university, they are waiting for the government to tell them what to do. No, they don't. They should also step out and then try the technological advancement of Nigeria. Our people, they are intelligent. They are intelligent. When the Nigeria Obafemi and Wolowo University send a lot of people to my former school, my alma mater, Michigan State University. It is amazing what those people did. Like one lady, I think Omaomi, she built this grain drying equipment, and they are still using it in Michigan to dry red beans and everything. Why can't they, either the government utilize them or they themselves force themselves to do things, So, yeah, the technology is there. Technology is there. You don't need outsider.
Okay.
You don't need outsider to come and build the technology for you.
Okay, away from technology, how can the government encourage foreign investment to stimulate economic development?
I don't believe in foreign investment.
You don't?
The question is foreign investment will be crying foreign investment. The question you ask yourself, what is in there for the foreigner to come and invest it? You see, when somebody says, I want to come and help you, the first thing you ask yourself, what is in there for you? What is in there for you? When they sold all those Nigerian companies like the aluminum plant in Southeast and all the rest. You see, what we did, we sold it to the foreigners. You tell me, aluminum, Delta Steel, Element Petroleum, Petrochemical, NAFCO, military, all those power plants, big power, are they very productive? No. I know what they have played. It's called gain capital. When they come to you and then they say, let me help you. They buy you for cheap. And then in their home country, their stock will go up. And once they get the money they want, then they dump you. That is what is happening. Probably happening to all those companies because I don't see them impacting the economy of Nigeria. Hence, I keep stressing that Nigeria should now form corporate and run those industry for profit. If you don't find competent Nigeria to run them, yes, go abroad, get a competent foreigner to come and run it, but don't only run it. And I guarantee you, they will run it like they run Shell, they will run it like they run Shell, and those people, they are making profit. If we are not making profit, they would have since left Nigeria.
Okay.
So, I believe that Nigeria will I'm still hoping on Tinubu, I'm still hoping on him. And in fact, the news media, you also have the obligation to put an end to discussion of all these election that is already passed. Put an end to it, put an end to it. economy, and all those that lost the election, they should now join Tinubu on how to move the nation forward. How do we move the nation forward? Whether you keep criticizing him here and there, it's not going to help us. It's not going to help Nigeria.
Okay, now talking about moving the nation forward, what aspect or what sectors should the President and Commander-in-Chief of Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, focus on to diversify the economy?
Agriculture. And then he should build, I said this before, he should build both rural and urban markets. In fact, the rural market, a student can build a rural market within a week, and the urban market, that's a challenge. The federal government can adopt eminent domain, like Benin City now. Benin City needs 45 standard markets. We are not assuming. I could have shown you the design I have here. And do not, you see, they give the contract out to party members. Our students can build those markets. Basically, and my grandfather and many others, they built urban market. The British did not build urban market. So you can build the market. All the federal government will need to do is to people out. And then the next thing is to build the road sewage. And also you use the students to build it. I told them, they said, yes, he did. He did build the roads using students. And he and I were discussing that even the road the student built was far better than what the domains built, because in school there are students that cannot settle for B. It must be A. And they are all in Nigeria. Many of them, they are all in Nigeria. That's what we need to do. Otherwise, things are going to keep decaying. I will tell you, I was very optimistic when Tinubu won, right? Because of his pro-democracy background. What was pro-democracy all about? That things are bad. We need to change the country. We need to do this. We need to do that. It's in power. It's better perform.
Okay, what's the fate of SMEs at this point? What is the fate of small, medium-sized businesses? As inflation is skyrocketing and the economy is not really stable, what's the fate? What are their fates?
Yeah, that is almost exactly what Obama did. When things were failing, like General Motors, I was even afraid I was going to lose my job. They injected money into those businesses. Unfortunately, there are not too many businesses to inject money into. That's why I was calling on this rural market. 100, I estimate 100 rural market in Edo State, 110 in the Cross River, the ones I remember, 430 in Niger. Once those are built, then introduce this small loan scheme. The government cannot run it. Use the existing loan provider. Loan the money to them at 2.5%, and then when the loan should not be more than 6%. to stimulate the economy.
Okay.
People are buying, people are selling. You know, but right now it's very depressing.
Okay.
It's very depressing.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Obasake. This is how far we could go on the segment. We appreciate you for always coming through on the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, we'll be seeing more of Dr. Obasake probably in a subsequent edition. Well, whatever have a beginning, certainly have an end. We'll be calling it up for today. I'll be seeing you on the next one next week, Friday. Same station, and same time. My name is Daniel Praise Osedebame. Do have yourself a blessed weekend. And bye for now.